In a week that has sent ripples of excitement and optimism through the Chelsea fan base, club legend John Terry has spoken out with rare candor about the club's need for a clinical striker. His comments came just hours before new Chelsea manager Enzo Moresca confirmed that Victor Osimhen, the prolific Napoli forward, has officially signed for the Blues. Terry, widely considered one of the greatest captains in Chelsea's history, addressed the media at a charity event in London. When asked about Chelsea's ongoing search for a reliable number 9, the former center-back didn't mince his words. "Look, it's no secret," Terry said. "We've lacked a proper goal scorer since Didier Drogba left. We've had some good players come in. Diego Costa was obviously incredible, but after him, it's been tough. I think now with Victor Osimhen, we might finally have that world-class striker we've been craving." Terry's comments struck a chord with Chelsea supporters who have watched the team struggle to find a consistent goal threat in recent seasons. Players like Alvaro Morata, Gonzalo Higuain, Timo Werner, and Romelu Lukaku have all worn the number 9 shirt at Stamford Bridge in the last decade, but none have truly filled the void left by Drogba and Costa. Victor Osimhen's arrival could finally change that narrative. Osimhen's arrival confirmed by Moresca. Earlier today, Chelsea's new head coach, Enzo Moresca, officially confirmed that the club has completed the signing of Victor Osimhen from Napoli. Speaking at his first press conference as Chelsea boss, Moresca was full of praise for the Nigerian international. "I am very pleased to confirm that Victor Osimhen is joining us," Moresca said. "He is exactly the kind of player I want to lead our attack. He has everything: pace, power, technical ability, and a real hunger to score goals. This is the striker Chelsea have been waiting for." Moresca's excitement was palpable. The Italian coach, who replaced Mauricio Pochettino earlier this summer, has already begun to implement his ideas on the training pitch. Signing Osimhen represents the centerpiece of Moresca's attacking blueprint, and the manager wasted no time in making it clear how he plans to use the new signing. "I want to play front-foot football, and I need a striker who can stretch defenses and be ruthless in front of goal," Moresca said. "Victor has proven in Italy and in the Champions League that he can do that. He's a modern striker, very dynamic, and he will bring a lot of energy to our front line." A record-breaking move. The deal to bring Osimhen to Chelsea is reportedly worth around £110 million, making it the most expensive transfer in the club's history. Negotiations with Napoli were lengthy and at times contentious, but Chelsea's hierarchy, led by sporting directors Lawrence Stewart and Paul Winstanley, were determined to get the deal done. Osimhen's arrival also represents a significant statement of intent from Chelsea's owners, Blue Co., as they look to re-establish the club as genuine title contenders. After 2 seasons of underachievement, the signing of a world-class striker sends a clear message: Chelsea mean business. John Terry, "We've found our missing piece." Terry's remarks at the charity event were not just about Osimhen's potential impact on the pitch. The former defender believes that the Nigerian's arrival could also have a transformative effect on the entire squad. "When you have a player like Osimhen leading the line, it lifts everyone else," Terry said. "The defenders know they have someone who can score out of nothing, the midfielders can play with more freedom, and the wingers have someone to aim for. I really think he's the missing piece for this team." Terry's endorsement carries significant weight at Stamford Bridge. The Chelsea icon has always been known for his brutally honest assessments, and his belief that Osimhen is the missing piece will resonate deeply with the fan base. Osimhen's journey to Stamford Bridge. Victor Osimhen's rise to stardom has been nothing short of remarkable. Born in Lagos, Nigeria, he burst onto the scene at the 2015 FIFA U17 World Cup, where he won the Golden Boot. His early years in Europe were spent with Wolfsburg and later Charleroi, but it was at Lille in Ligue 1 where he truly announced himself to the world. In 2020, Osimhen made the move to Napoli for a club record fee. Over the next 4 seasons, he established himself as one of the deadliest strikers in Europe. His 26 goals in Napoli's 2022/23 title-winning campaign cemented his reputation as one of Serie A's most feared forwards. Now, at 26 years old, Osimhen is entering his prime, and Chelsea fans have every reason to believe he will hit the ground running in the Premier League. A tactical fit for Moresca's system. Moresca's decision to pursue Osimhen was rooted in his tactical philosophy. Having worked as Pep Guardiola's assistant at Manchester City, Moresca favors a possession-based approach with quick transitions in the final third. Osimhen's ability to play on the shoulder of defenders, combined with his aerial threat and predatory instincts, make him an ideal fit for this system. His physicality will also be a crucial asset in the Premier League, where battles with rugged center backs are a weekly occurrence. Victor can do everything, Moresca said. He can drop deep to link up play, he can run in behind, and he's absolutely fearless in the box. That's exactly what I want from my striker. Chelsea's attacking options look potent. With Osimhen leading the line, Chelsea's attacking options look as strong as they have in years. Behind him, the likes of Cole Palmer, Christopher Nkunku, and Raheem Sterling will provide creativity and support. Youngsters like Noni Madueke and Mykhailo Mudryk will also be pushing for regular minutes, giving Moresca plenty of firepower to work with. The challenge for Moresca will be to integrate these pieces quickly. After a season of inconsistency under Pochettino, Chelsea fans will be eager to see a more cohesive and dangerous attacking unit emerge. Fan reactions. A new era dawns. The news of Osimhen's signing has sent social media into overdrive. Fans flooded the club's official announcement with messages of excitement and relief. Many believe that Chelsea have finally addressed the glaring hole that has existed in the squad for far too long. On Twitter, one supporter wrote, "We've waited years for a proper striker. Osimhen is finally here. Can't wait to see him in blue." Another added, "Moresca ball with Osimhen leading the line? Sign me up." Looking ahead, the road to silverware. With Osimhen confirmed and Moresca's tactical vision already taking shape, Chelsea can look forward to a season of renewed hope. The club's ambitious owners have spent heavily in the transfer market once again, but this time, the pieces seem to fit. For John Terry, the message is clear. We've got a top manager, we've got one of the best young squads in Europe, and now we've got a world-class striker, he said. It's time for Chelsea to be back where we belong, fighting for titles. Only time will tell if Osimhen can deliver the goals that have eluded so many of his predecessors. But with the backing of a Chelsea legend, the faith of a new manager, and the hunger of a fan base desperate for glory, the stage is set for Victor Osimhen to write his name into Stamford Bridge folklore. Latest Chelsea transfer news with club legend John Terry. Delivering his opinion on the profile of striker that should be signed, John Terry has offered his verdict on Chelsea's search for a striker, while also singing the praises of Nicholas Jackson. The Blues are expected to bring in a new addition up top in this summer's transfer window to help ease the load on the Senegal international. Jackson was exceptional for the first few months of the 2024-25 season, but a hamstring injury arrived after he had already gone 8 Premier League games without a goal. Since his return, Jackson has still struggled for direct goal contributions, but his impact has been clear. A straight red card against Newcastle United very nearly ended Chelsea's Champions League hopes, but they still got the job done courtesy of 2 1-0 victories. Despite his struggles, Terry is quite clearly a big fan of Jackson. "I think Nico has been really good firstly," he admitted to TalkSport. "When I watch him play, he's only one of a handful of strikers in the league that plays on the shoulder. As a defender, that's a nightmare. It opens up space. I like Nico." The Chelsea icon also gave his thoughts on the type of striker that his former club should be looking at signing this summer. "If you are looking at the next step, you need someone proven and who has scored goals in the Premier League," he added. Usually that's an experienced player, but the owners are clear they don't want to bring in someone of 29, 30 years of age on big money. It's a different model. I personally feel we need that. Enzo Moresca and the club's sporting directors have numerous options to choose, but Liam Delap is the only one that has Premier League experience.